Hello, and welcome back. I'm Jacque, and this is Quiet English, a place to slow down. Listen carefully and let the English language wash over you like water. Today we begin a new story based on The Open Boat, written by Stephen Crane, an American author who lived in the late 1800s. This story is based on something real. Stephen Crane survived a shipwreck, and afterward he wrote about it. Not just what happened, but what it felt like. So let us begin. The sea was dark. The waves were tall, taller than the small boat the men were sitting in. There were 4 of them: a captain, a cook, an oiler, that's a man who worked in the ship's engine, and a correspondent, or kind of reporter. Their ship had sunk, and now they were together in a lifeboat, a small open boat. Open means there was no roof, no shelter, just the 4 men, the wooden boat, and the endless ocean. The captain was hurt. He could not move his arm well, but he stayed calm. He watched the waves and gave quiet instructions. "A little more south," he would say, "or steady." The men trusted him. And even in all that danger, even with the cold water spraying their faces, there was something between them, something like a friendship or family. The oiler and the correspondent took turns rowing. Row, 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 the oars dipping into the dark water. Oh, their arms grew tired and their backs grew sore, but they did not stop. Because if they stopped, the waves would turn the boat. And if the boat turned, well, they did not think about that. The cook bailed the water. Bail means to scoop the water out of the boat. Because the water kept coming in over the sides, between the cracks, the cook worked constantly to keep the boat from filling up. Scoop, pour, scoop, pour, scoop, pour. It was not exciting work, but it was necessary. It kept them alive. After a long time, they saw land. A dark, thin line on the edge of the sea. The captain said, "There it is." The men looked. Yes, there, a lighthouse. A lighthouse on the shore. They were close. But the waves were powerful, and the boat was small. They could not yet reach the shore. Hours passed. The sky grew light, then dark, then light again, and the men were cold. They were hungry, and they were tired in a way that goes deeper than the body. It's tired in the spirit as well. And yet, they kept going. Because what else can you do? When you are in an open boat on a wide ocean with 3 other people counting on you, you keep going. Well, that is where we will stop today. The men still at sea. They can see the shore, but they cannot reach it yet. We will find out what happens in our next episode. Before I go, I want to leave you with something to think about. Now, the sea does not know the men are there. The waves do not care. The wind does not choose. And yet, the men keep burrowing. Sometimes that is what courage looks like. Not a great dramatic moment, but simply continuing when it would be easier to stop. Thank you for listening to Quiet English. If this episode gave you a moment of peace, please share it with someone who might need one. You can write to me anytime at JacqueEddyVoice at gmail.com. Jacque is spelled Jacque. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, be well, be kind to yourself, and keep listening. God bless.